So now let's get more into finger detangling. Finger detangling is good because your hands are part of your body. A comb doesn't have sensory nerves, sensory neurons. A comb doesn't have, a comb cannot feel. A comb cannot feel temperature. A comb cannot feel texture. A comb will miss many details. But when you use your fingers, you feel your hair. When you use your fingers to go through the strands of your hair little by little by little, you will know whether your hair is dry. You will know whether your hair is wet. You will know whether your hair is healthy. You will know whether your hair has knots. Now, do you know that many African women have never ever heard of single strand knots before? They don't even know there's anything like that. You will be amazed, but do you know many African women have never looked the strand of their hair up close really well before? A single strand knot is not when your hair is tangled and you're trying to detangle it and 2 or 3 or 4 strands are caught up in a knot. No. A single strand knot is when one strand of your hair knots itself in, like, knots itself. Sometimes you might have like 3 knots on one strand. Think of a thread, just a thread, like needle and thread, the thread people used to sew. Now, if you tie that single strand, you tie it in the middle, then tie it again. So there's another knot now beside the first knot. Then tie it again, then you have another knot beside the second one. So that's how it is. So there usually are single strand knots in African hair. If you don't use your fingers, you will not feel it. And a comb will completely miss that detail because a comb is impatient. A comb just wants to get the job done. So when you use your hands, you feel your hair, you understand your hair, you get familiar with your hair. And when you use your fingers, you understand your hair very well. You become familiar with it. You understand the areas of your hair that have different textures. You understand the areas of your hair that have different lengths. Some people's hair is longer in the middle than in the front and at the back. Some people's hair is longer in between the middle and the back. So but when you finger detangle, you understand the overall health of your hair. And the more you do it, the more you'll be familiar with. When there's something shady, something different, you quickly notice it, compared to if you were using a comb and you just miss that change. So finger detangling is very, very good for African hair. So how do you detangle? How do you finger detangle your hair? You take a clump of your hair, and then you with your left hand, for example, and then with your right hand, you put your forefinger, you put the tip of the clump of hair which you have held in a fist with your left hand. Then you put the tip of the hair, of all the hairs that you are holding with your left hand, in between your right thumb and your right forefinger. Then holding the tip of all the hairs, you start to pull gently, like you're straightening it. Just pull gently, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't be impatient, don't be negative, don't conclude that it's not working. Just keep going. As you're going, you start to see changes. The strands of hairs will start to go their separate ways, start to stand on their own, start to straighten, start to smoothen, start to even out. It will start to, just even out and have a more smooth look and feel. You keep doing that, then you work your way to the middle, and then you work your way to the roots. Then after you reach the roots, you can then put your fingers through the roots in between and then pull it up. You take another section and you do that. You take another section and you do that. That's how to finger detangle. And before you know it, your hair will be neat and smooth and tangle free. It's a very healthy and helpful way to detangle your hair with less casualty. There will be less hair that is caught in the middle, less hair that is pulled out from the roots. and less hair that is damaged. I've not used a comb on my hair for like 4 years. I've been finger detangling alone, alone, and I can say my hair is healthy and my hair likes it. Finger detangle your hair. It's better for your hair than combs. Thank you. Bye.